Hey, it's Chris Clark. Hey, it's Banging Chains. Hey, and this is Chris's.
You are now invited to a Chris Clark party, kicking disc golf knowledge he know all about. Hey, you are now invited to a Chris Clark party, kicking disc golf knowledge he know all about. Hey,
You wanna know about your disc, be glad turn to face.
welcome to Chris's corner, here get you
If you
straight.
looking for the right disc so you can elevate your game.
Well, this is Chris's corner, here get you straight. Welcome to Chris's corner.
What's going on, everybody? This is Chris Clark with Banging Chains Disc Golf. I'm coming at you from the Moxville store. This is Chris's Corner. Welcome, and thank you for watching the video. This is going to be the first Chris's Corner. It's something we've been planning for a while now, and we really look forward to bringing you information about disc golf and about discs, the pro scene, the local scene, just whatever's going on in disc golf that y'all want to talk about, or whatever we think might be good information to put out to you. So we've been planning this for a while now. Like I said, we look forward to helping the community as always. Hopefully you will enjoy the content here, and we'll be able to impart some knowledge on you, maybe that you can use to improve your disc golf game, or help others. We love helping the community here at Banging Chains. We love just trying to be good stewards of disc golf. That's one of the things we focus on with our business and with our team, and we really want to push that to do good for y'all and for disc golf. So the first episode of Chris's Corner is going to talk about plastic types and how that affects stability. So we're going to discuss across a couple brands, going from least stable to most stable, and this can be applied across a lot of your brands. We're going to talk about MVP and Axiom, and then Trilogy as well. Again, this can be applied across Innova, partially Castoplast, Discmania, Infinite Disc, a lot of your brands, as well. So starting out, this is going to be a base plastic. They have a various, amounts of base plastic in MVP and Axiom. This is the Cosmic Electron Firm. They also have the Electron Soft, the Electron Firm, Cosmic Electron Soft, Cosmic Electron, and then Cosmic Electron Firm. They're all base plastics, going to be the least stable in the lineup. Nice base plastics for putting and understable drives off the tee if you like that. As far as the plastic itself, that's what we're focusing on today. We're not focusing on the fact that it's a proxy, or the fact that it's a reactor, or the fact that it's a deputy from Dynamic, or anything like that. Plastic specifically and how it affects stability. So next up in the lineup is going to be the Fission plastic. This one's supposed to have micro bubble technology in it to make it easier to throw. Comparable probably to like your Innova Blizzard Champion. This one is a 172 weight, so it's not necessarily lighter. It's just easier to throw, or supposed to be easier to throw. It will flip up more. It will be more understable, in the reactor specifically. This plastic itself is great for beginners, great for people that want an easy to throw disc, and it feels really nice as well. It's a good choice. Next up is going to be the Plasma plastic. This is going to feel similar to G-Star plastic from Innova. It's that gummy type of plastic. This plastic itself is going to be slightly more stable than the Fission. It's going to be a nice choice for people that want that gummy feel, nice reliable feel of the premium plastic, and how that flies and how it keeps the characteristics for longer. Next up is going to be Neutron and Neutron Soft. Between Neutron and Neutron Soft, Neutron may be slightly more stable. Neutron Soft, less, but it's very minimal. And Neutron Soft may have a tendency to take some of the impact of ricochet off trees and things like that, so that you don't kick as far and things like that. So just keep that in mind with the plastic. The soft can affect that stability and the impact and all that. North Carolina disc golf courses, of course, we have a lot of trees out there, so that's something helpful to keep in mind, hopefully. Nice plastic, feels great. It's going to be slightly more stable than the plasma plastic or your G-Star. This is comparable to a Star plastic from Innova, Fusion plastic from Dynamic, S-Line plastic from Discmania, etc. You can kind of apply it across the brands. This is the Proton plastic next up, and it's going to be slightly more stable. It's going to be similar to your Champion style plastics, your C-Line, C-Blend, those type of plastics. Great plastic for stability, keeping the stability and really giving you longevity out of your disc. It's a premium plastic, of course, and it flies very nicely and feels very nicely. Again, paying no attention to the fact that it's a Fireball, just looking at plastic and how it affects the stability. Going from least stable to most stable again, the next up is the Eclipse plastic. This is MVP and Axiom's Glow plastic. Streamline as well, they have the Eclipse plastic. This is going to be for your glow rounds. You hit it with a UV light, it shines up. It's going to be kind of the most stable on the spectrum, generally speaking. Very nice plastic. And Glow plastic from MVP and Axiom, Streamline, Castoplast, partially Innova, they've improved theirs as well. Trilogy, they've improved theirs as well. The Glow plastic in the game is really improving over time, and it's bringing you a nice glow for a longer period of time. So it's a great choice. Any brands that have Metal Flake, that's going to be kind of in between the Proton and the Glow, or the Eclipse, or the Champion and the Glow, etc. It's generally a more overstable plastic and falls somewhere in that lineup. As far as from Trilogy goes, we have Prime Plastic at the start of the list. This is going to be the least stable. Prime Plastic is a base plastic, as base as it gets, similar to Retro Plastic. It's beats in pretty fast. Doesn't keep its characteristics very long for most brands. It's going to be similar to your JK, Pro AVR, your Pro line up in the Innova line, your K3 line in the Castoplast line, things like that. It's very base plastic. It's cheaper, so you can replace it quicker or easier. And then also it feels nice for putting and things like that. This is the Classic Soft plastic. This is from Dynamic. There's also Zero Soft from Latitude and I believe Westside as well. This plastic is going to be softer. It's going to grab the chains better. It's going to be a little more stable than the Prime plastic. It's still a base plastic, but it's one step up. They also have other classic. They have Classic Blend, Classic Hybrid, regular Classic. Of course, the Classic Soft like we have here. So that can slightly affect stability, but not as much. That's more about feel. So just keep that in mind. These are great for putting. Some people do like driving off the tee with them. They're great in the winter time, the Classic Soft especially, if you like the base plastic feel, because it's, heat and cold can affect the plastic as well. We may talk about that in a later episode, so just keep that in mind. This is Fusion plastic. This is going to be similar to Star plastic, S-Line plastic, S-Blend plastic, things like that. It feels very nice. It's a very midline. It's like the Neutron plastic that we looked at a minute ago. Very midline. It's premium plastic, so it holds its characteristics longer. It feels great. It's one step up in stability. As far as this keeping its shape and not dinging up as fast and really giving you longevity, this is going to be a good choice. It's easier for people to throw. Generally speaking, it feels good. It's a nice plastic. Then you have the Fusion Orbit plastic. This is similar to your Star Halo plastic. This is mostly aesthetic. It doesn't affect the flight a lot, but it does add some stability, generally speaking. Again, the runs and things of the discs, they can affect, even if you're looking at two different felons in the same plastic, and they were produced a year apart, one may be domier, one may be flatter. The plastic blend might have been a little different from what was used. There are various things that can affect it. The weight affects the flight, the wind, various things. So we're just generally speaking about the plastic and how it affects stability. This is still easy to throw. Again, it looks great, and it's just a nice plastic. It's a premium plastic. Again, it keeps its longevity, and it's a great plastic. Again, similar to the Star Halo plastic from Innova, and Infinite Discs has been putting out some Halo plastic here recently as well, similar to that. It just looks really nice and feels great in the hand. This is Gold X plastic. It's going to be similar to Fusion X plastic, Tournament X plastic. It just adds that extra stability with the X. The X indicates that it will be slightly more stable and have more finish, be more reliable in the wind, etc. Still get the same great feel from the plastic as like your Star plastic, your Fusion plastic. It's just, again, indicates that it's going to be slightly more stable. So keep that in mind when you're picking the disc. If that's what you want, then it's a great choice. Maybe get better skip shot, maybe get more fight into the headwind, things like that. If you don't want the extra stability, then just get the regular Gold, Fusion Orbit, etc. This is going to be the VIP plastic, similar to Lucid plastic, also Opto plastic from the Trilogy lineup. You got Champion plastic from Innova. You got C-Line, C-Blend from Discmania and Infinite Discs. Great plastic. A lot of people like this. It's a premium plastic again. It adds a little more stability. It's going to be a nice choice for the longevity of the disc. Also fight into the wind pretty well for you. Again, things affect the flight as far as like weight, how much wind and things like that. You want to compensate for those things or get the right weight, for your arm speed and things like that. Just focusing strictly today on plastic and how it affects stability. Next up, as far as stability, is going to be the Opto X plastic. This is going to be similar to Lucid X, VIP X. They put the X out, again, from the Gold X, Fusion X in the Team Series and Tour Series from Trilogy most of the time. It's going to give that extra stability. If you want an extra fade for the extra skip, something like that, it's a good choice. Longevity is going to be similar to what we looked at already with the Opto, VIP, all that. It's just a great choice as far as plastic feel with the extra stability. Again, the X across most brands, you can apply that to Castoplast as well. The Rico X that they came out with, the X just indicates added stability. Otherwise, they may have tweaked the mold some, but it's essentially supposed to be the same type of disc as like a regular Explorer, Lucid Explorer Opto Explorer to the Opto X Explorer. So you get that same confidence and comfort in the feel, what you're used to throwing if you throw the regular Explorer. And then, if you get the Opto X, you just get the extra stability. It's very nice. But again, this applies across multiple brands. It's just specifically speaking about plastic types and how they affect stability. We're not talking about weights, wind, anything like that today, various angles that you can throw, anything like that. So anyway, we appreciate you checking out Chris's Corner. And again, we look forward to bringing you more disc golf content. It's going to be mostly talking about discs, plastic types, what's going on in disc golf in the pro world and the local world here around the local area. It's also going to be talking about, various things, maybe some rules, maybe various things about tournaments. We might even have some of the team or some people from the local community come in and really just dig in deep to bring you some good content. If there's anything y'all want to see, feel free to let us know. We appreciate every single one of you. If there are any holes in your bag, anything you're looking to get out of a disc, you have questions, whatever, feel free to hit us up. We're happy to help. I'm very passionate about helping people find a disc that really fills that need and helping them excel in their disc golf game. Patrick is as well. We love to help people at Bang & Chains, and we love to help the community. So we really appreciate you checking us out, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Chris's Corner. See y'all later.